What's up, folks? Back with some more Zenless Zone Zero. Been a while. I've been wanting to continue the game, but I've just been stalled repeatedly by many things going on in my life right now. Speaking of stalls, we got a Legend of the Marvelous Fish Stall event added, so I'm guessing it's another fishing quest line to go along with the existing quest line, I guess. Whichever gives me more polychromes, because I really need them. Especially since I'm still trying to get Miyabi, who, again, the game robbed me of when I tried rolling for her literally on day one of her reintroduction. And I highly doubt I'm going to be able to get Yuzuha at this point. I'll just have to put her off like how I put off Fufu, which sucks. Really sucks, but it is what it is. Not much I can do about it at this point. So we got some more Midsummer stuff to do. I'm still trying to get the temple restoration stuff finished. I have like two levels left of it, and I have and there's another thing for Monster Hunter that I gotta do. It's basically just been one thing after another. However, before I go and do all the new stuff, I have a little bit of unfinished business with the old building complex. Ever since we beat the main storyline for Chapter 2, that map has been opened up to explore, and I figured why not get it out of the way, especially if anything turns up. I also still have to do the Path of the Proxy shit too, and that's another thing that I need to do as well. It's just a lot. A whole freaking lot. No idea where this goes. But I can't go down there. What's down over here? Come on, game. Stop freezing. Okay, so in relation to this map are we at? Okay, so we've technically been here before, but now we have another way over here. Good to know, I guess. Okay. So that little bit of curiosity has been satiated, so let's go back to where we were. Back to the lab ruins and comb through that whole area. I hope it's not as big as it looks. Another one of these, of course. Oh God, what am I doing? Oh, that was actually easier than I thought. Give me the chromes. Give me all the chromes. Just 10. Boo. Boo. Okay, we have a whole bunch of workers. Wait a minute. Nice purple hair, honey. Couldn't resist. Oh yeah, the new enemy type that was introduced.
Great hit.
And of course, there's a dude taking pot shots at me. Well, we're gonna kill him. No. Don't sure worry about that. Singularities. Okay, we got a whole... Yep, a good amount of stuff. But stuff nonetheless. Thank you, EOS. Good boy. Hello. Oh, come.
Disappointing.
Go to hell, you bitch. Not so tough without your sniper's perch, are ya? Okay. Okay, anything around here? Yes. Yes. What? That was weird. Well, I got it. I don't know what I did that made it not do it the first time, but whatever. Okay, we couldn't do anything here last time. That definitely was not here last time. Oh shit! Oh!
Cycle of yin and yang. At decree. Concentrate. Take this.
Where the fuck did you come from?
I'm not a loser. Great hit.
Flames fade, ash remain.
Okay. Well, that was shocking, to say the least. Okay, there is... Oh, there it is. Oh, come on, really? Okay, so they were holding off on us until we completed the story section, were we? So it would seem. Okay, where is he hiding?
Disappointing. I'm not a loser. Take this. Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
Not hiding there. Where is he? Where is he? There he is.
Concentrate. Focus. Shift. Great hit. A beautiful shooting star.
He's definitely seeing stars in hell after that, that's for sure. Okay. No more, then nothing else around here. I don't think so. Uh-oh.
I pledge my honor!
Take this.
No camping for you, son of a bitch. That's what you get. So now we gotta go look around for the nodes.
A solid hit. Great hit.
Things are about to get violent.
Cycle of yin and yang. As decreed.
Kyoto24 says, heck yeah, we hate campers. That's right. Unless it's a military game where it calls for it, we hate campers. Okay, where? Okay, we're still downstairs, so we gotta go look for the rest of the... We gotta go look for the rest of the spice. and cut off the flow from that douchebag downstairs. No more power flowing there. Can't go through here. Might have to go to the second floor. Second floor. Benny Choi says hi. Hello to you too. Just catching up with some Triple Z.
Flames fade, ashes remain.
He's gone. That's gone. Before I go down, should go check over here. Got that. Ah, okay. So it just leads back up over here. Nice. Can I go down? Yes, I can. My day is going fine, or at least what's left of it anyway. Got another Jane clone. Yep, it is.
Evil shall be purged. Take this. Perfect teamwork.
Watch and learn. I'm unstoppable.
Don't get careless. Cycle of yin and yang. Scatter. Home run! Let's make this quick. Great hit!
Things are about to get violent.
Too slow. Obliterate form and spirit. Scatter.
I am getting very, very sick and tired of Jane Doe doppelgangers. Really sick and tired of them. Because you had that whole agent story with Yanagi, where you had the Exaltus going around copying fighting data from everyone. They kidnapped where they, they basically did it with Yanagi. They looked at Yanagi, they looked at Miyabi, they looked at Sukaku and Asaba. But why don't we ever run into doppelgangers of them? It's always been just Jane, Pulchra, Bellum, and Moors. So it's like, okay, you went and explained how we're getting doppelgangers. You went and made another version of them, a more twisted one with the whole Yishun's older sister, and instead it's just more Jane Doe all the time. Can you maybe introduce a new doppelganger, please? Instead of reusing the same one already? It's getting very, very fucking annoying. And I don't know why they keep just reusing her of all characters. Okay, third floor. A Miyabi clone would be super hard, yeah, I do agree. So they'd have to tone it down somehow. But it just seems weird to me that they would go through that whole plot point and then just not even bother to do anything else with it. Do I have to fight them? Boss, there's something else. He dodged some investigators like it was nothing. Search party came so fast the Exaltus didn't have time to move their stuff. They must have left tons of goodies behind. We're gonna make a killing this time, bro. That box up ahead must be their treasure. How about we snag it real quick? What's all the fussing? Are your eyes glued to the box or something? You know why you're a little bro and I'm the big boss. Because you've been in the industry longer than me? Look at you. You don't even know how to give a proper compliment. That's what sets us apart. Yo, boss, are you saying we got up to the big shot because you're better at kissing than me? I'm saying my brain works better than yours. Even if they got no time to move it, putting such an obvious box right on this path, isn't that just screaming, this is a trap? Like a mantis stalking a cicada, unaware of the aureole behind it? We need some poor sucker to test the waters for us first, don't we? Boss, but there's no water up ahead, right? It's a metaphor, get it? This is why I told you to read more books. It's funny when the muscle-bound meathead in the Juggernaut helmet is the one telling the underling to read more books. That's hilarious. Hey you, when'd you get here? Just now. Back off, we spotted the blocks first. Don't you dare get any ideas about it. Boss, didn't you just say you needed someone to test? Shut up! I'm gonna lay it down straight. You better not mess with that box. I've got other stuff to handle right now, and I sure hope it's still here when I get back, or else. Alright, the box is yours. As for what's inside, that's a different story. They did not say what was in the box. The box is opened. I saw that. You just said that there was a trap. Yeah, that's what I said. Ever heard the saying, idiots beat pros? You mean whoever put the box here ain't a pro, so we can't beat them? What do you mean we can't beat them? I'm saying we are the pros here. I'm already thinking 5 floors ahead while those losers are still stuck in the first floor. Let's chalk this up as learning experience next time. I'll show you what your big bro is really capable of. Okay, so we can't walk under there. The map doesn't continue past that point. Alright, so what's over here? Okay, another, ooh, yellow this time. Oh, it's color-coded, that's why. That's why it didn't open that time. They did the, I didn't notice this previously. They made it color-coded, so now you gotta shoot the beam into the shield in order for it to open. You can't just trigger all of them anymore. They That's why the last one didn't open immediately, even though I triggered the color. Or rather, I triggered the wrong color and paid no mind to that visual difference, because they didn't tell you that the first time. Now I'm looking at it and realizing what the puzzle was. It was like, oh, okay, nice little change. Where am I? Thank you so much. I promise I won't sneak away from work anymore. Good. You learned your lesson. Never do it again, maggot. Okay. Locate the TOPS investigator stranded in the dome. So, let me see. Hugo's clone is fine. I like the crab enemy. Yeah, the crab is cool. Benny Choi has to go. Have a good one, Benny. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, please God, give me Miyabi this time. So pissed that the game forked over Soldier 11 instead. I'm still not over it. Okay. It looks like the map ends here. We can't go anywhere. Yep, it ends right here. There's no sign of anything else in there, and it's completely blocked off. So I guess that's it for this map. I meant to go for this. Let's go to Phylum Heights, check on my coinage. Lost to Kaleda 4 times in a row, and it's getting ridiculous. Yeah. They really should make it where, in my opinion... Hold on a second. Now what? Yep. I already dried it up. They really should make it where only the base agents are available in the star-studded cast, and then leave the banners to, well, the banners. Other than the A agents, let the A agents still be in here, because at least then, when you get them, you get those little tokens to use to get more tapes and other stuff. So that I'm fine with. But as far as the original cast of S agents go, just leave them here in the star-studded. Don't put them here in the limited banner ones. That's what I would have done. And Kaleda, well, I've gotten Kaleda more times than I can count. It's like, other than for the tokens to grind for characters, I basically have nothing to get that character for anymore. Okay, that's still going. Exactly. Okay, so let's go see what this new thing is that just popped up in the middle of the beach. So I'm basically halfway through the main quest line, but I still have the agent stories for Yuzuha and Alice to do. But first, let's see what's going on with this guy. Yo, new customer. Welcome to the most marvelous fish stall in Fantasy Resort. I guarantee you any tropical fish you can think of, I've got them all. Sharkboo flails desperately trying to seize the chance to escape from proud Ah Xiang's grasp. Chiang, I have no idea how his name is spelled. I don't know Chinese. I almost forgot about you. I guarantee you any tropical fish you can think of and a talking bamboo, I got them all. That poor shark boo, man. Like, come on, put him down. I'm not Bang Boo. I'm most trusted minister of sea god, and the greatest sea wizard of the century. Okay, the Bang Boo is nuts. Just like that guy, just like the one Bang Boo in the night outfit. Real delusions of grandeur there. I came from deep sea seeking that poor stranded scion, yet unexpectedly got trapped in Bang Boo's body. Gully from Port Elpis said, Alright, what's with all that mumbo-jumbo? Anyway, this shark boo and all the fish I have here are totally free. You can redeem them with seashells. The unauthorized sale of Bang Boo is illegal. What if it already has a master? You have a point, but this little one just said it wasn't a Bang Boo. In that case, selling the most trusted minister of the sea god, advisor to the scion of sea gods, it's the greatest sea wizard of the century, shouldn't be illegal, right? I'm a shark boo. You can't trade me. Oh, now he drops the act. Even fluent in, as expected of the sea god's most trusted member, even fluent in Bang Boo. You've got a point, but I'm not selling anything to you. Everything here can be redeemed with seashells free of charge. Land creatures are so crafty. Alright, let's not waste my esteemed customers' time. Hey there, would you like to check out our fish, or perhaps are you interested in this Bang Boo? Let's see what you got. So, what the heck is this? Get one catch free daily from Ashiang's fish stall. Get a seashell when you consume battery charge for the first time each day. Use seashells to receive more catches. I guess I gotta go do combat shit or something. And other shit. I'm so confused. Well, let's go do what he says and see what it gives me. Just like the Shijal event where you trade used batteries, but in this case with shells instead. Yeah, the way they explain it just seems silly. That's because the way they make it look, it's like they make you think, oh, it's going to be more fishing, right? Nope. Like, what am I supposed to think seeing a fisherman-looking dude wheeling in a shark boo on a fishing rod on the banner for the advertisement? It's like, like, what else did you want me to think it was gonna be? Well, I need the pink tapes if I'm going to be leveling my characters up further and further, which I need to do. And I will need to do if I plan to finally do Path of the Proxy 3, which I've put off for way too long. I'm pretty sure they said it's a once-only thing, but I wanna test it out, see what I get. It's probably a once-only thing, just like the Sejal stuff, how much you want to bet.
Take this. Just finishing the job. Elite target confirmed. That's our priority.
This will cost extra. Take this!
Neutralizing the threat.
Surprise.
Disappointing. Everything's under control. Countering.
Let's play a little.
Weakling. Concentrate.
Special sneak attack.
I'm so beyond the level 30 at this point that they're basically just crash chest dummies at this point. Okay, so no seashell. Just once a day. And how many days are left? 17. And they said 14. So I have time to get it all done. So I'm gonna have to do this as part of my dailies, like I have been doing with the temple reconstruction. Then again, I don't think it'll disappear even if I fail to do it on time, because because other stuff went into the leftover bin. I'm guessing you just maybe get more if you do it within the timetable, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to make sense of it. Okay. Fix the bug where fish must swim the direction their head is facing. So, as it changes past the orca, a great fish jaws, heading into battle with grills and streamers, his dorsal fin flies like a banner. 50! No seashells available. Okay, so... Owned 0. Okay, so I did... They gave me 2, apparent... Okay, I see it. So, 0 of 1. I apparently ended up with 2 previously. I don't know how. I was under the impression it was 1 at a time. Let me go back. Why was it that I was able to unlock 2? Okay, so I didn't technically have 2, they just gave me a freebie. The temple event is so boring, holy moly. I agree. I put up with the temple restoration shit for like the first 30 or so levels. No, first 20, 25 or so levels. But it just kept on going and going with the coin limit, and I was just like, fuck the coin limit, just finish already. And give me whatever polychromes are left. It's not even an event, it's just a chore, it's just an extra chore. Well, since this ended up being not nearly as busy of a thing as I thought. I was expecting it to be a full-on fish quest, just like the angler shit to go along with everything else, but nope, not really. And since I can just log in and do this daily with no extra pain to my mental health, it's doable. I just hope that they give me Miyabi this time, instead of cheating me out of it again. Okay, so I also have Shark Point that I can go do. I might do that. I only did it for the custom accessory, yeah. Now, before I go do any agent stories or fishing stuff, I'm gonna go use the little proxies room for about 30 seconds. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, and I don't feel like my bladder's about to explode anymore. So, Shark Point.
What will we catch this time?
Hopefully good shit. So, what fishing rod do I have on me? Alright, I did some off-screen fishing previously, and I caught a blue tang and a skying fish, or as it should be called, flying fish. And so what I currently have is the deep sea legend rod. I don't care about the auto fishing rod because the fishing is easy peasy anyway. So who cares?
I'm feeling pumped. Got one. Let's reel this big one in. Ha! I knew it! It's a rare one!
Big fin squid. He big, alright. Huge head, long legs, looks like an alien. Not many people have seen it. Those who have all agree that looks like that it would make some killer sashimi. Yeah, definitely.
Take
Or
my
fried.
bait.
Fried calamari.
I got something! Don't let it get away!
A subspecies already? Well, damn. Gloomy squid. I didn't see the thing. Hold on a second. Let me pause. Squid became so dejected the day it learned that many creatures wanted to eat it that it earned the name Gloomy Squid from that day forward. Aw, that's tragic. That's sad. Now I feel bad for it. Ugh.
Want to hear some ghost stories?
Yes. Now I feel bad for the poor thing. God damn it. Game. Why you do this to me?
Whoa! This one's an absolute unit!
It's just a pearly. Who cares?
Take my bait! I got something!
Rare subspecies of pearly. Again, who gives a shit? Okay, what does it look like? So I know I can't, I know some of this can be shown off in the aquarium. The rest of it can't.
I'm feeling pumped. Woohoo!
Grouper. Poor squid. I know,
Take my
right?
bait.
They just had to get me right there.
Yay! I'm feeling pumped. Woohoo!
That might have we done 5 already?
Take my bait.
We might have.
I got something.
Okay, it's a croaker. A fat croaker.
I'm feeling pumped.
Let's do one more. If I don't like it, we'll...
You got one.
Oh, red weight.
It's losing strength.
Ah, T-bone shark, or as it should be called, hammerhead shark. What's with these alternate names, man? Just call it what everyone else calls them. Ultra wide field of vision, totally helpless against parasites between their eyes. Aww.
Take my bait. I got something.
Another one already?
Don't let it get away.
A whale shark. Those suggest a shark that swallowed a whale in half. Looks so ridiculously daft that people often call it a shark whale.
I'm
It's just a
feeling
really
pumped.
big fish. That's why it's called that. That's it.
Got one. It's losing strength.
Another big fin. Okay.
Let's try again next time.
Okay, let's head back to see... Okay. Okay, so I have caught everything here. So... I've done all of that. And look who's here. It's the 3 felines. The cute one, the freaky one, and the busty one. Look at all these fish. It's like it's like we're really at the bottom of the ocean. Only kids get excited about a place like this. Don't act like you're not excited. I saw it. Your tail is wagging. Meow, yeah, I can tell you're already itching to pounce on it. That's not true. It was because of those fish. They were moving so fast. Sure, Pulchra, sure. I just can't help wanting to take a peek. By the way, when are we gonna get an alternate outfit without the mask? They modeled her face, so go up. Why not do it? Okay, let me see if I can remember. Okay, for whatever reason, they do not allow me to switch out fish in the aquarium, despite the press square to visit the aquarium tab being there. It took me forever to figure it out how to get there. So you gotta instead go to update via so-and-so, pick the fish showcase, and it'll actually take you to the pick the fish thing. It won't actually let you go and choose. I've tried it several times in different ways. It does not allow you to go and to choose what fish you want in the tank from the menu they're saying to go to. I tried. There is like literally no way to do it otherwise. So the ray's in there, so let's put the shark over here. Okay, so they got added to both tanks, not just one. Nice. That's really, really nice. You can talk to Ege to access that menu. So confused at first. Really, because I went and talked to him one other time, and wait a minute. Wait. Not yes, you. That is how you can do it. Talk to EG, but here's the problem. I could not find EG. I don't know where he went. It's like he's completely disappeared off the face of the earth. He's not here. He's not at the aquarium. I have looked everywhere for this son of a bitch, and he's just nowhere to be found. So I normally would go talk to EG to change the fish, but that's the problem. EG is nowhere in sight. So I don't know where he went. I mean, I assume he's probably down here somewhere, but I've taken a once over and I have not seen where he is. So yeah, you're right. He does take you to it. The problem is, well, he's gone. And I don't know where he went. Exactly, he ran off. Who would have thought that talking to a random NPC would open a menu? Yeah, they did not organize the fish choose menu at all. And the fact that you gotta go jumping through hoops, figuring out where to shortcut through it is friggin' obnoxious. It's like, they've done everything else about it right, but for whatever reason, they just, it's just like, come on, really? Well, anyway, oh, what's this? Ah, okay, this. Unlock 6 aquarium decorations, so I'm still going to be fishing. But we got some stories to do, so what do you say we go and do that, shall we? Alice and Yuzuha. Again, I love how Yuzuha was given out firstly when it comes to the banner characters, but the character who gets shown off first is Alice. That's like backwards. It's usually the other way around. Okay, so Windrider, Wavebreaker. Ask Minato about Alice and Yuzuha's whereabouts to promote the resort. Alice, Yukinami, Yuzuha, and the others decide to have Alice do a surfing performance. As luck would have it, they received an invitation to film for an NEBC TV show, so everyone seizes this opportunity to properly showcase resorts. Yeah, this is like a good play time where I can kind of sidetrack off before finishing off the main some Midsummer plot, so I might as well do it. Windrider, Midsummer, Mermaid Dream. Okay, so it's right there.
Feel free to explore at your own pace.
Where the fuck were you? Like, seriously, Iggy was right here previously, and then he was gone, and the only people left here were the three cat girls, and now he's suddenly right here. It's about time you showed up, you asshole. Where the fuck were you? You're fired. For dereliction of duty, you shit skid. Anyway, my little spoony moment aside, okay, Minato. Okay, future playable character, what's on your mind? Proxy, you're here. Where did Alice and Yuza go? Weren't we supposed to discuss how to promote the resort? Since she didn't show up, they already made their decision. They're planning to promote the resort by posting some videos of Alice surfing online. Sorry, I overslept. So what kind of shot are you going for? They haven't figured out exactly how they want to shoot it yet, so Alice went to try out the track for inspiration. Yuza should be at the beach cheering her on. Let's go find her. Well, look who finally got out of bed, our dear Proxy. Alice couldn't wait any longer, so she went ahead to test out the new surf spot. Didn't you just tell her to... Seeing Yuzaha's expression, Minato swallowed his words. She was about to hit him, wasn't she? How about it? Want to see what our princess can do? Alright, let's go take a look. We're doing surfing again. Ugh, that tail on that.
Looks like this is the real challenge. You got this, Alice.
That tail swooshing in the wind on that adorable butt.
We've seen Alice surf a bunch now, but I gotta admit, she is tearing it up.
There are waves outside the track, too? Maybe it's time for that move.
That move.
I did it!
What is this move you're talking about, Sonny? Oh my gosh, that was incredible. Alice is the best. Coach, I want to learn surfing. You mean the tube riding? We'll have to start with the basic land training first. Send me your body measurements and I'll put together a personalized training plan for you. Perfectly symmetrical, of course. Beginners can usually pick it up in about a year. You know, Cherry from the Sword doesn't sound so bad. For real, Alice, that final move is going to be the biggest highlight of this event. We didn't even see anything happen. It was just a regular Nightfield Republic style drag race. Nothing to it. We need to think about how to promote it properly, like giving it a cool name. How about Dimefield Grand Spin? That doesn't sound very ladylike. Wait, I think someone's coming over. A mysterious middle-aged man suddenly came over to say hello. You don't look middle-aged to me, unless you're 35, I guess, like I am. I'm lonely inside. Pardon me. Pardon me, miss. May I have a moment of your time? Did I do something wrong out there on the water? Judging by the look on his face, if I'm not mistaken, you must have caught the eye of a talent scout. Is he trying to recruit you as a trainee? Yeah, Yuzuha's a menace. Alice's surf event is better than Caesar's bike riding. Well, that's the thing, though. They didn't do anything with the bike riding. You only did the motorcycle race one time in the actual campaign, and that was it. Unless there was one and I missed it. Maybe there was, because after all, Caesar had a banner event for her first appearance. And every new character that appears typically has a side or series of side challenges to do, like Trigger with the gun range. So, unless I'm wrong, I'm willing to assume that there was maybe there was a motorcycle race thing for Caesar that was off to the side when she first appeared in the game the first time. And I'm just not aware of it, other than the one compulsory one that they have you do in the main story proper. But yeah, I do kind of wish the motorcycle one had a bit more going for it, because it was basically, it was basically just you out there, whereas here it's more understandable. Felt like like it was experimental. Yeah, I feel like a lot of stuff that wasn't season 1 was stuff that was getting refined for trying again later. Like the surfing, to me, feels like they took that, but with extra steps. I was thinking more like the swoop racing in Knights of the Old Republic with a little bit of wave race, because that's what it really feels like you're on a jet ski, not a surfboard. They basically took like, oh, let's just make surfing and have a motor on it. It's like you just took a jet ski and overcomplicated it with a surfboard. That's all you did. Ugh, it's unintentional comedy right there. And then you have the whole Aerospace City map in the Lemnian Hollow, which to me immediately felt like they took the Melano Hollow from Miyabi's and Yanagi's little event quest, the one with the pearly white environment. You know, that one. It felt like they took that, but expanded upon it greatly with the Lemnian Hollow. It's just, instead of being trapped in an all white-colored porcelain dungeon, it's a lot more colorful with even more areas to explore. So that's what that's what it feels, and I can totally believe that. Okay, so it was only one time in the story, but it would have been better if they made it a whole event for the Caesar motorcycle. Okay, so it wasn't like the Trigger shooting range where they made it where it was a side thing you could do the first time when she came out. Okay, so it was just story related. Yeah, I said that myself the first time. It's like, okay, you just did this one time and never again. What was the point? There is a jet-powered surfboard. Really? Where have I been? Then again, I don't pay attention to surf stuff, so I wouldn't have even noticed, to be honest. I'm more of a monster truck person when it comes to sports, so that's about as far as I go, to be honest. But yeah, the fact that there is such a thing just kind of baffles my mind now that I think about it, because it just seems like, why the jet skis are right there. Like, you don't, like, what's the point? I don't know. I don't understand it, and I'm honestly, I'm not going to question it at this point. Judging by the look on his face, he must be caught the eye of a talent scout. Is he trying to recruit you as a trainee? Talent scout? Trainee? No, not like that, but close. I'm a program director at NEBC. We were filming a beach-themed show nearby, and I happened to see your amazing surfing skills. Especially that thrilling move at the end, which we totally did, but not really. by the way. It's exactly what our show is all about. Would it be possible to film some footage of you surfing to use as promotional material for our show? Looks like you won't have to become a trainee. You could totally debut on a reality show now. And it would honestly, I would watch these characters in a reality show than an actual reality show. Most 99% of them are shit. The only reality show I can say I've ever liked was American Chopper. That was it. That's a little exaggerated, but rest assured you'll definitely get fair compensation for your time. That won't be necessary. Just make sure to feature our resort and help promote our Blazing Waves experience. No problem. We'll sync up with sponsors about this request. It shouldn't be an issue. If the response is good, we'll have a pilot episode live stream event in 2 days, and we hope you can join us. Well. Perfect timing. What you say, Alice? You're about to get a crazy amount of exposure. You want me to be on TV? I'm really not that professional. Are you sure it's okay? Don't worry. If you show up off those water skills like you just did, the audience will be totally blown away. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Director. Thank you. I'll get the filming crew over right away. And Miss Alice, you can start getting ready too. Before long, the crew had set up cameras, monitors, and other equipment along the shore. This must be what the professional team looks like. They're so professional. There's so many cameras. By so many, you mean just one over there with an old-fashioned CRTV right next to it. Wow. Let's all go say hello. Konami, TV director.
Miss Alice, let's stick with what we discussed earlier. Once you finish the course, we'd love for you to perform that move. You know, the one where you charge into the wave tunnel and then swoosh, splash, and whoosh, bursting right out.
Oh, you mean that super cool move where Alice goes splash and swoosh through the wave tunnel, right?
That doesn't give me much of an idea, buddy boy. I'm just saying.
Oh, are you talking about tube riding?
Like, are you describing a barrel roll? Is that what it is? I have no idea.
Yes, that's it. Sorry, we're definitely not experts in this area, but don't worry. When we go live with the official broadcast, we'll have a professional commentator on board.
So, sadly, no barrel rolls in this game yet that I know of.
There's one more thing, though. It's a bit of an awkward request. Our show sponsor would like to meet you in person. She has some concerns about using the program to promote your resort.
Oh, come on. This better not be another one of, what's his... Wilson... The frickin' douchebag from Three Gates pulling another scheme.
So, we're hoping you could take a moment to introduce yourself to her?
Sure. I'll leave the introductions to you then, Director.
I mean, you're literally filming it out here. You might as well count it as a promoting of the resort. What's the big deal? Ah, so that's who it is.
I thought the director was filming some legendary surf master. Turns out it's just Miss Alice from Celestia.
Do a barrel roll. The old Star Fox meme. Freaking Star Fox. That series should have had a new game for the Switch, but no, we couldn't make a new one because Shigeru wouldn't allow it unless you conjured up some silly new gimmick. It's like, come on. Just give us a freaking rail shooter and a spaceship. That's all we want. You don't need to reinvent the wheel every time, Nintendo. Ugh. Well, okay. Okay, so I guess these two are acquainted somehow?
Well. I thought the director was filming some legendary surf master. Turns out it's just Miss Alice from Celestia.
Like, I get it. I get wanting to add something new to differentiate between different Star Fox games. I'm for that. You know, the original game, you know, the start. The second game, which only finally legally got released through that Nintendo bundle mini console, where you had different playable characters and different ships, which they, of course, reused for Star Fox Command on the DS. Star Fox 64 was basically was the first reboot, and should have been the only reboot, which had branching pathways and even cooler graphics and voice acting. Star Fox Adventures, as much as I enjoyed that game, the only reason it exists the way it does is because Shigeru basically took another studio's game that was meant to be something else and told them to switch it to Star Fox. Basically, take what you did, but throw out your original character and character ideas and universe, and just stuff Fox McCloud in there. I like the game, but it's really not a Star Fox game at its core at all. It just got body snatched into the franchise, all things considered. And then you had Star Fox Assault, which I liked it, but I only ever really loved it when it was in the spaceship levels. There was just not enough of them. I could count maybe, I don't know, three genuine rail shooting levels on one to my memory. I can't. If there was any more, I can't think of them. I only remember the first level, the asteroid level, and then the final level. That's it. I can't think of any other ones that were genuine fun rail shooting levels. Everything else was on foot levels or general 360 fly around level, like in 64. There was nothing, and it just, like, again, fun, but it's like, that's not what I want. And then they go and reboot the franchise yet again with Star Fox Zero and hamstrung Platinum with trying to make it work with that gimmicky gamepad camera. And nobody liked that shit to play with. And I know some people will say, oh, just go to the practice mode and fiddle with it for an hour until you get used to it. That'll help. No, I don't want to fight with the controls for 2 hours in order to learn a game that literally took 2 seconds stat to understand how it worked. I have neither the patience nor interest to master gimmicky motion controls. So, yeah. Plus, it was yet another reboot when nobody wanted a reboot. So all the more reason as to why Zero failed. Anyway, Star Fox rant over. Okay, so this Jacqueline knows Alice. Somehow. I'm guessing, if not by name, then... Okay, clearly by name, but do they have any acquaintances? Well, she said Celestia, which is the name of that girls' academy they went to, so I'm guessing yes.
My apologies, but do I know you?
Uh-oh.
I'm Jacqueline from Class A. What? You don't recognize me because I changed my hairstyle?
Okay, so she does know Alice.
Of course not. The Timefield family would never rely on appearances. Wait, Jacqueline? Where's your signature hairstyle?
Ah, so they do know each other. Signature hairstyle.
What do you mean, of course not? You clearly only remembered me because of my hair.
Oh, so you two know each other already? Then I'll skip the introductions.
So it's not a three-gate scheme. It's just school drama. Or former school drama.
Alice, is this your classmate?
Nice to meet you. I am Jacqueline, president of the Celestia sorority.
Uh-oh. Sororities.
This is my friend Wise, one of the managers of the resort.
Friend, right.
Oh, right. I heard you're running a resort now. Maybe I'll bring my girls over sometime to support your business.
Wait. Didn't she say she didn't want the show promoting her business? I'm confused.
Thanks.
Just kidding. If my family's company wasn't sponsoring this beach show, I wouldn't have the slightest interest in some half-dead resort.
Oh, she was being a coy little shit. Never mind.
Good thing we don't welcome rude guests anyway.
Heh, right.
Sorry, and who might this be, this animal-scented friend?
Hey, how fucking dare you? I work with animals. It's not our fault, okay? They shed a lot.
This is Ukinami Yuzuha. She's my friend.
Forget it. I don't really care that much anyway. Just do your best, Timefield.
I'm not joking. For the last 12 or so years, I on my off at time on weekends, I go and assist at a bird of prey raptor center. I literally live down the street from it, so it's like, I mean, I might as well, on top of the fact that I kind of fell into it due to my childhood dream of wanting to be a paleontologist, which of course didn't happen. But since I lived near the place, it's just like, you know what? Why stop? I might as well just keep going there and be useful. Gets me out of the house, and I get some animal, I get to hang out with wild animals, care for them, tend to them, and also get some exercise via manual labor. They did a really good job of making the antagonists in these events. They're so hateable, like, damn. Yeah, a good number of them are.
I am a little curious to see how you'll do, though. I mean, can't be worse than your performance at the New Year's show, right?
Some of them are redeemable. Others are just straight up. You want to smack them like Dana. Dana is easily the most hateable out of all of them because of how much of a petulant little shit that she is. Because it's like you went and intentionally made every wrong decision in the book just to spite Vivian. It's like, okay, fine, kill yourself and turn into a kaiju. See if I care.
I am a little curious to see how you'll do, though. I mean, can't be worse than your performance at the New Year's show, right? Anyway, I've got yoga training in the city, so I won't be sticking around this middle-of-nowhere beach. Director, make sure to send me a copy when you're done filming. It's not every day I run into an old classmate. It'd be a shame not to share it with everyone back at school.
Speaking of redeemable characters, when is Bellum and Moores ever going to appear again? We still have that Lucius character who's still out and about somewhere. Not to mention, I could see them being playable, especially Bellum. He would go well as a heavy alongside Ben.
Sure thing, Miss Jacqueline.
And it's not like he was ever a true bad guy either. He was just a hired gun, just like Polkra was. What an annoying person. I'm so mad right now.
That girl makes my blood boil. Alice, give it your best. Show her what you're made of.
Only one little screen narrowing away from doing what they did in Mass Effect 3 with Samantha Trainer. No, Ensign, kick her ass. Yes, Commander.
Don't worry. If that woman dares come back here, I'll make sure she regrets it.
Probably one of the only few good things about Mass Effect 3, the character interactions. The rest of the game's story is dog shit. Beyond that, ugh.
Thank you, everyone, for looking out for me.
You're welcome.
Sorry. Our sponsor can be a bit difficult to deal with. Please don't take it personally. By the way, the cameras are all set up. Miss Alice, you can start your surfing performance whenever you're ready.
Too late, she made it personal. We're gonna kick her ass. And make her eat sand in the process. Okay, we're not gonna do that, but we are gonna teach her a lesson, that's for sure. Shall we all head down to the beach? Alice is about to take the stage. Based-wise, I truly miss those guys. I just got into Mass Effect. Oops. I mean, can it really be a spoiler at this point, considering the games are well over a decade old? Well, without really saying much more than my general thoughts, the first game, janky old BioWare, but the world and the character writing and the atmosphere is what definitely kept me going back to the first Mass Effect. A lot of people complain about the big maps and the Mako, but you know what? I will defend the Mako and planet exploration in Mass Effect 1 until the day I die. If at all. I don't want to. I need to go out looking for the Fountain of Youth. I need to find it. Anyway, yeah. First game, it's definitely jank and shows its age, but just everything else about it is just so good. And even though the shooting has not aged gracefully at all, I do like how you can, change up how the guns work with what ammo types you use. Like my personal favorite, of course, was the assault rifle for the soldier class, and how you could give it like flame infernal rounds, which basically vaporize everyone into ashes. Really love Tally. The shooting is confusing for me. I wouldn't say it's more clunk. It's a little bit. It's once you figure out how all the customizing works and you get a feel for it, it's not so bad. But there is a learning curve to the mechanics in Mass Effect 1. So I can't really blame you for that. Mass Effect 2, I like it. I enjoyed it. I replayed it a lot. But that was where the cracks really started to show for me, because without saying what happens, the game kind of felt and like a half reboot as it did a sequel, where upon reflecting on a lot of story decisions, some parts that I may have not minded before no longer hold up to scrutiny. And on top of the fact that I kept encountering more and more bugs that just showed up in repeated playthroughs that really hampered the experience, I kind of just soured on the game more as I played it. On top of the fact, I'm not happy that BioWare decided to go and quote-unquote slightly alter, aka censor, certain scenes to appeal to the PC police for no reason. And then you have Mass Effect 3, where I will admit I liked the general shooting and gameplay. I liked the weapon variety. I liked the bantering between the characters. But where they ended up taking the story and how some characters were treated with regards to availability really pissed me off. And it does not help that the writer for the first two games, Drew Karpyshyn, was booted off to go work on Star Wars: The Old Republic, when they should have kept him around for Mass Effect 3. And some things they were building up to in the background for what should have been the main motivation for the main villains got replaced with a completely dumber one. And I've not liked it ever since. No, Tally is largely treated well. She largely is treated well. Really, the only really bad things that happen or can happen is mostly due to some bad decision making on the player's part. But otherwise, you can romance her and be perfectly fine, provided you know what you're doing. Yeah, the Reapers. Yeah, the Reapers were a very interesting concept, and they're still a very imposing menace, all things considered, as these space Cthulhu robot things. But let's just say, well, talking about it requires spoilers, so I'm going to refrain. So I'll refrain for now until you've gotten further and further along, because I don't want to ruin it for you. Because the first game, I genuinely love it. In fact, even as janky as it is, it's aged kind of the reverse for me, where, yeah, it's definitely busted in many ways, but everything else about it has aged far gracefully, more gracefully, where, yeah, the gameplay may have improved for 2 and 3, but everything else, just to me, just felt gradually more lost. So, once you've gotten far enough into the 3 games, you know, I can talk about it. Otherwise, I recommend looking up Almighty Lolly's retrospective, in which case you'll get like a good hours-long video talking about all 3 games and what happened across. Well, I say 3 games, but there's Andromeda, the failed, attempted half-reboot spin-off, which completely fell apart and nobody bought. Anyway, Alice is about to take the stage. Shall we head down to the beach? All right, time to hit the waves, young lady. Yeah, Andromeda, but it failed completely. So you can pretty much ignore that one and ignore it.
Just like how we practiced. Halfway there. Gotta keep going. Keep it up. I'm so ready to be your surfing agent. My speed is 5.
I will advise you, however, if you are interested in romancing Tally, you can't do it in the first game. So I recommend.
They're focused on you. Could you do that move again? You charge into the wave tunnel, then swoosh, splash, and burst out with a whoosh.
Because what I would advise you doing is refrain from romancing anybody. And then in Mass Effect 2, you can start her romance, because that's where she got romanceable. And because when I played as a female Shepard, I wanted to have her paired up with Garrus. And just like with Tally, he's not romanceable in the first game. You have to, both him and her can only be done in the second game and onwards. So just a little mild heads up, so that way you don't go wondering, why can't I do so-and-so with Tally in this game? Well, it's because you couldn't back then. Friend who introduced me to the game said she's romanceable in the second. Yeah, okay. Your friend beat me to it then. For male Shepard, I always romanced Liara. I could never resist Liara. The more I thought about it, I just could never do it. I'm weak in the knees for that blue girl, okay? I'm sorry. And Garrus is literally like the best bro character one could have. And I can't tell you how painfully hard it was to resist doing a lesbo romance with Liara just to have my female shepherd get with Garrus. It's will they get mad at me if I break up with them? Depends on the character. I think with Liara, it's a little more like if you don't want to get back together, it's fine. She lets it go, and I'm pretty sure Ashley and Caden do too. But I just don't have the heart to bounce from one to another. I can't do it. You might have to redo the story because I already started romancing Liara. Garrus is goated. You don't necessarily have to. You can break it off with Liara in the second game and she'll be like bygones be bygones. But I'm OCD as fuck, so I try to avoid the romance. I had to really force myself to avoid the romance. So I do again just so I could have that lesbo romance with female shepherd and Liara, because I hitched her with Garrus on my first attempt, and well, it was a funny one. It was funny to say the least, seeing what those two get up to, not just as bros, but even as a shipped couple. It's honestly amusing. Seeing Garrus all calm and composed and in control of everything, only to be completely flustered when he has a girlfriend to worry about, and it's hilarious. Ugh. And also, Garrus, he's literally one of those characters where I cannot go through every major mission in a game without bringing him along, because his commentary on everything is just genius. It's called tube writing.
It's called tube writing, director.
Okay.
I'll have to do a female run just to romance Garrus. Yeah. Yep.
Arms out, feet steady. Arms out, feet steady.
I literally modeled my female shepherd to look like Motoko from Ghost in the Shell. Garrus is the Bato to my shepherd, basically. Alice is clearly more panicked than in solo practice. After she enters the hollow wave, only the surfboard comes shooting out. Yuzuha quickly dove into the water and found Alice, who had taken in a mouthful of seawater.
Alice, are you alright?
Now.
Sorry. Where are the people from the TV station?
The director and the crew have already packed up and left.
The director said they needed to start editing and already drove off. But don't worry. He said your surfing on the course came out great.
I'm sorry. I've always been a little afraid of performing in front of an audience. Back in middle school, Jacqueline's clique bullied me into dressing up as a carrot for the school's New Year's show.
How dare them? They should have picked a dinosaur costume instead. That would have been better.
Whether it's on stage or in front of a camera, the moment all eyes are on me, I start to lose control of my body, even when I know the movements by heart. The moment I saw all those cameras and the film crew, I got nervous and lost my footing.
Stage fright.
It's okay. Everyone gets nervous sometimes. And it's totally fine if you don't want to do the surfing performance.
Exactly! There's always another way to promote the resort. I've already already started looking into how to train Kama to do acrobatics.
Mm-hmm. When it comes to promotion, I've got a few connections I can tap into.
I'm truly sorry for making everyone worry about me. No need to apologize, milady. Let's go get some rest first. Proxy, I'll take Alice to the visitor center first. Let's meet up there later.
Brief Alice and Yuzuha on the situation. Proxy, you're here. Looks like Alice's surfing video went viral. It doesn't look good. You mean Heatwave Bunny? Yeah, I saw it on my feed in the locker room. Director reached out to me again saying the video's getting great feedback and asked if I'd be willing to join the live stream event in 2 days. I've already agreed. Hey Alice, calm down first. Are you sure you want to agree to this? Yeah, that was super dangerous just now. Good thing Yuzuha pulled you out in time. I just thought about how much heart and soul everyone's put into this resort. I don't want to pass up a good chance to promote it. Alright, our tough little carrot, but you nearly drowned today. Let's just head back to the room and get some rest, okay? Yeah, whatever it is, we can deal with it tomorrow. Yuzuha walked Alice back to her room, then returned to the visitor center. Oh dear, what are we gonna do? I don't think there's any way we can talk her out of joining. Once our young lady sets her mind on something, not even a freight truck from the outer ring could pull her back. What can we do to help her overcome her mental hurdle? She was so confident during practice. I've got an idea. Let's meet at the beach tomorrow. We can work out the details then. Just don't tell Alice yet, or she definitely won't agree. I've got a bad feeling about this. Don't worry, Proxy. When have I ever come up with a sketchy plan? Her terrible ideas from before flash vividly through my mind. On second thought, better keep that to myself.
Welcome to Fantasy Resort.
Feel the pulse of life on your board.
Later, Helen. After I finish this one. Proxy, you're finally here. I spent all night yesterday gathering a large amount of positive trading materials online, compiling experience of multiple generations. Weren't you with Alice last night? Don't interrupt. You have no idea how bad the signal is in the bathroom while sorting the stuff out. How cold the floor gets or how hard it was to take notes. You should have gone to the Bucky's bathroom with Fleekazoid and Brother Fleek. Instead. That Bucky's bit. Dude, just look up Fleekazoid and watch his Sniper Elite 5 video. His Sniper Elite Resistance video. That Bucky's bathroom bit is genius. It was a brisk 80-degree morning on a Saturday, in the Bucky's bathroom where me and Brother Fleek usually stream from. And as usual, the autism was flowing like the hills of Appalachia. I just about lost it there. I digress. Anyway, this is the ultimate guide to positive energy, the source of confidence. Ta-da, the Book of Praise. Use a pull with the Book of Praise scrawled messily across the cover with the Mace of Tripped. Mace of Tripped. I've been from Garshosp, some indie game from years ago. I've been watching Bro Team Pill's old videos again, and now it's kind of reminding me of a lot of his old jokes. Any one of those phrases will give Alice a huge boost of positive energy. If we cheer her on with these words while she's practicing surfing, she'll definitely rebuild her confidence. This isn't just about rebuilding confidence. It's the mental barriers being rebuilt. Oh, come on. If you don't trust me, at least trust the wisdom of these positive training masters, right? Quick, pick a line in here. Make sure to shout it out when the time comes. Near or far, we ride like a shooting star. Ride the wave, go all out. For you, Alice, we scream and shout. Waves are roaring, you keep soaring. I'll go with the middle one. Alright, this is the one. You gotta shout it out loud. Let's shout the rest together, Minato. Nope, I refuse. Alright, I take that as a yes. Did you not hear any word he just said? Alright, Proxy, there's one more thing I need your help with. We just reached out to a friend from the Outer Ring, hoping she can act as a mentor and help guide Alice through her mental struggles. It's Lucy, isn't it? We figured those biker gangs with all the revving engines and wild riding might have the kind of bold, fearless spirit that could give Alice some real positive motivation. Well, we did have Lucy show up previously with the whole surfboard stuff, so it makes sense. But she just keeps working on the wave machine and rejected us without even turning around. Are you guys looking for Lucy?
Don't you want to try our Aqua Blaster ride?
Yep. There's Lucy. What are you working on? What's the matter? I'm still trying to figure out what's wrong with this wave machine. Lucy. Is this still about Alice? I suggest you give up. That kind of thing can't be taught. The inner grudges and fears are something she has to overcome on her own. It's not like a few comforting words from me will fix it. How about waiting until you fix it? Let's talk about this in detail. This damn thing is impossible to fix. Surf? How are you supposed to surf when the wave machine's busted? You better just go chase the tides instead. Looking at the panel, it seems to be just a tuning issue. Oh, shit. It was actually easier than I thought. Not bad, Proxy. I've practically taken the whole machine apart and still couldn't find the problem. No worries. Now about Alice. Alright, I know you're only being nice because you want me to say yes. But when the time comes, I'll decide how we do it. No interfering, and definitely no sneaky trash talking behind my back. You got it? I wouldn't dare. You're the boss. Lucy, my beloved, I just made it into a straight line. I was contemplating that actually, but I was a little like, it's just going to be more complicated than how I think it is kind of thing. Because they've done that to me. Where I think it is, and it's an easy solution. It turns out it's something wildly more overcomplicated. And I'm used to that happening with a lot of logic riddles like these. You text Alice to let her know you found a mentor to help her rebuild her confidence.
It's Miss Luciana! What, Luciana? Just call me Lucy. Lucy of the Sons of Caledon. I just didn't expect you'd be willing to help me. Why wouldn't I? It's not like it's my first time helping you. Remember last time when I chased Jacqueline and her little trio all over campus? And what did they end up calling me? Celestia's baseball bat overlord.
Okay, I can definitely believe that.
That Jacqueline girl may be mean, but I've got to admit, she's pretty good at coming up with nicknames. Alright, Proxy already filled me in on everything. If you ask me, your problem is, you're just way too shy.
The whole nickname thing, that's probably as high as the compliment as Lucy could probably give anyone she doesn't like, I guess.
You
You keep worrying about your family, your reputation, your image. No wonder you freeze up every time the pressure's on. Stop overthinking it. Just focus on what you really want, and then shout it out loud.
Huh? Shout it out loud? I'm not sure about that. There are a lot of people on the beach.
Not right now, but in the performance, silly.
And what exactly am I supposed to shout anyway?
Seriously? Do I have to teach you everything? All right, come here. Watch and learn.
I mean, I sympathize with Alice's struggle here, being introverted and all. Peak incoming, the Bat Devil, goated. Yeah.
Caesar! You are a super duper mega dummy! I'm gonna take over the Sons of Caledon! I'll make them the strongest logistics company in all of New Eridu!
She's still on that, huh? Like Starscream and Megatron. If the relationship was mildly healthier. Okay, way more healthier than mild, but that's how it feels.
Okay, your turn.
Isn't that a bit inelegant?
Inelegant? Forget about elegance. Shout out your deepest desire from the bottom of your soul.
I want to be a model student.
Boo!
Forget it, Proxy. This one's a lost cause.
Okay, Lucy, stop.
Hey, wait. Lucy, don't give up. Let's give it another try. I know you've got this.
All right, how about this? You just repeat after me, word for word. Got it?
Okay.
I don't care what kind of crap other people say!
I don't care what kind of other people say.
Oh, God.
What the hell is
What the is
I didn't mean for you to repeat that one! Ugh, you're driving me crazy! Did someone install a filter in your brain or something?
I just didn't want to sound unladylike.
Do you really have to censor yourself just to be proper? Is it that hard to say how you actually feel? Are you really okay with always letting others' opinions control you?
I...
Say it! Say it out loud! Give me your raw, true emotions!
I hate side-swept things! I hate flounders! I want to trim every asymmetrical thing in the world to be perfectly symmetrical!
Based.
And you, Lucy! Yes, sometimes you're kinda cool, but that asymmetrical side ponytail of yours drives me crazy!
Wow.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. That was completely out of line.
It's okay. Honestly, that was a great breakthrough. How about you try riding that momentum straight into your next surf?
The voice actress definitely got paid extra for that one. Oh, man.
Thank you so much, Lucy.
Whether it was adrenaline or panic, Alice took off in a flash and started warming up in the prep area.
Hey, Foxy. Be honest. Is my hair really that hard to look at?
Nope. Not at all.
No, not at all.
Okay, I'm not a fan of side ponytails all that much. I prefer them straight down the backs. So, that's basically my honest opinion. Lucy, don't hurt me. Okay. Oh, man. She's lost. Based Alice. Other than the whole heterochromia thing, in which case, okay, that is kind of sexy. The fact that Alice hates asymmetrical things so much while being biologically asymmetrical as Pete characters on. I know, right? That's the irony of her character. It's like the one thing that is asymmetrical and she has no control over it. If anything, it just makes her even more adorable. Oh man, the voice actress for Alice, I don't know who it is. I never looked up the name, but I hope she got paid well for that performance, because that was that was brilliant. I can't think of another time. I can't remember the last time I heard a voice actor scream that high pitched for a character. It's been a while. Whether it be games or anime. And I don't mean Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball doesn't count. We've all heard the screams from that one. There's no topping them. But this one I'd say came pretty damn close. And I hope the poor girl didn't strain her vocal cords too hard as a result, because damn. And her VA is so good. Yeah. I am very, very convinced that Alice is high-functioning autistic, or at the very least just has a bad case of obsessive-compulsive disorder. Because she has some of aspects of autism that I am very much suffer from. Like the whole being introverted, not being good with social situations, and on top of the fact, she has a freaking emoji meter strapped to her belt. Which, to me, reminded me of Thomas the Tank Engine, because that was the first two seasons of Thomas, back when Ringo Starr and George Carlin narrated them. What helped get me, better reading faces was seeing all the face models on the engines and how they change depending on the situation. And that's what it reminded me of, too. So, obsessive compulsiveness, hard to read faces, and using a thing to, convey emotion was like, and also being scary brilliant. It's just like, the symptoms are all there, traveler. I can't unsee them. I know, right? She just has something, we just can't prove it. Yeah, so it's like, if she doesn't, fine. I'm not gonna self-insert and say she is, or it is, or what. Whatever the developers say, because every time people do insert themselves, it always ends up being a catastrophe, and I'd rather not unintentionally add to that if I can help it, but that's just how it comes across. If not, if she is, okay, cool. You made a convincing enough character to do it instead of a complete stereotype. Like in Predator 2018. Ugh. The Blue Ranger in the 2017 Power Rangers movie, they actually did a good job with him. Where he actually feels like a character and not a generic token. True. Yep. Proxy are here. Alice, you ready? Surfboard's all checked, and I just ran through the moves again on the shore. When you're out there on the water, just focus on your footing and don't worry about anything else. We'll be cheering you on at the top of your lungs. Maybe don't pay too much attention to the cheering, I mean. Seeing the look on Yuzuha gives him, Minato reluctantly shuts his mouth. Thank you, everyone. I think I'll be fine. Let's go. We'll escort our lady over there. Let's go. Ah, it's different music for once.
Take a deep breath.
Alice,
Near or far, we ride like a shooting star.
I know I did not
Ride
pick
the
that
wave.
one.
Go all out. For you, Alice, we scream and shout. Waves are roaring, you keep soaring.
Tame the waves! You surf, I cheer, wild and clear! Wave after wave.
Go! Alice!
You can't do it.
It's not the one!
Monato's shy himself. He couldn't do it. Ugh. Music be hitting hard. Oh, Monato. LOLOL. Yeah. Even he is a bit shy himself. Which, yeah, big guy like him. After a strong performance on the course, Alice prepared an attempt to final move once again, the tube riding.
You got this! The strongest little bunny on the water! Let's go, Alice! Show the ocean what outer ring biker fury feels like!
He tried his best. Yeah. Barely.
You've got this, Alice!
Way better.
Come on, Alice! You can do it!
It would be nice if we could actually see it. Unfortunately, Alice still hesitated. Oh, come on! The perfect wave slipped away in an instant. As the hollow barrel began to close, she failed to slow down in time and dove straight into it.
Hey, look. Isn't that the time field kid? She's so young. Can she really pull this off?
Hey, you win some, you lose some, okay?
Ugh, these big-name families always love to show off.
Daddy, I'm scared. I'm scared. Proxy? Did I fail again?
Oof.
It's okay. That move's always been a tough one.
You win some, you lose some. It's okay.
By the way, what were you whispering just now?
I was just reminded about something from the past. When I was little, my parents always encouraged me to express myself. But after they passed away, it felt like I lost the support holding me up. People are always linked with their family name, so I became cautious about everything I say and do. Afraid of attention, and even more afraid of making mistakes. But the more I worried, the more nervous I got. And then things always ended up like this.
Alice, everyone makes mistakes. It's nothing to be ashamed of. What really matters are the choices we make afterward.
Exactly! Remember how Kama thought you were an evil, corrupt, and ruthless businesswoman and wanted me to teach you a lesson? If it weren't for me convincing him otherwise, who knows what would have happened?
Right. That's not how I remember it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like someone's been secretly tampering with the timeline.
I know the feeling. I was mistaken for a bully before, even though I was the one who got left out.
Why is everyone looking at me like that?
Don't look at me. I've got a double life going on. I can't even tell PubSec officers my online name.
Well, other than two who already know, Qing Yi and Zhu Yuan.
The point we're trying to make is, Other people's opinions and attention might make you nervous or cause mistakes, but they don't take away the skills you already have. No matter what, you're still the best surfer we've ever seen.
Yes, I think I get it now. No matter what, I still want to give it another try. Even if it's not to uphold my family's name, I still want to give it a try.
As long as you want us there, we'll be with you. All the way to the end.
That's right. After a restless night filled with worry and anticipation, you return to the beach early next morning. For family, for friends, the righteous, and the coalition of the willing. Zhu Yuan, my beloved. Ah, dude, I can't tell you how frustrated I was trying to nab Zhu Yuan when she came back, only to not get her at all. I can't remember what character it was that I was trying to get at the time. It might have been, maybe, it might have been either Trigger or, let me see.
I can help you.
Is it time?
I've got your back.
Want a glass of nitro fuel?
My loyalty lies with the winner.
It might have been.
Standing by.
Got a new ghost story to share?
Huh? This.
Let's...
What? Ooh.
Need something? Go ask my...
I am the Eye of Obel.
Well, it wasn't Evelyn because Shingi was available when Evelyn came out.
Fire it up.
Looking for intel? Or how
can I help?
Ready for combat.
Where are we going?
Well, I'm
There's
drawing
no class
blanks.
today.
I want to say it was Trigger. I can't remember who else.
Officer, you're right. Did you...
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
It was either Trigger or Vivian. I can't remember which, but I tried to get her with what time I had available, and I just could not get her at all. So I'm gonna have to wait for her to come back, however long that'll be. Because I really, Zhu Yuan's character was difficult to use at first, but once I understood her moveset, she became very fun. And plus, well, hot policewoman with a mom personality. How could you not love that? Really wanted Trigger, but ended up saving for Vivian, just to end up not using her. Yeah, it'll take a while. She's a burst character. Yeah, I like Trigger a lot. She has a cool gimmick, but I personally find that she's one of the weaker characters. She's cool to use, but just not very fun to utilize. If that makes any sense, where it's like, I like her style, I just don't think she's powerful enough to carry the game all that well. She's best as a support character with the whole assists that she does, similar to Pulchra. At least from my personal use with her. Where it's like, yeah, she's cool, but she doesn't hit as hard as other stun characters like Lighter, or even Anby for that matter. And oh god, Soldier Zero Anby, that's another one I missed because I didn't have time to get her. So that's another one. She's a good stunner when she... Although personally, I found Pulchra to be a more effective stun character because she not only has a similar assist move like Trigger does, she punches very hard. Like it's a for an A rank character, it's amazing how fast she can put characters into a stun lock. Okay, talk to Yuzuha. Proxy, there are way too many people here. Did you pull some strings with your connections again? No, I didn't. I'm also wondering what happened. So it wasn't you who invited them. I just dropped Alice off at the visitor center to change, and when I came out, there were already so many people here. When I came by just now, I heard them gossiping about some drama and family collaboration stuff. How about we split up to gather information and then meet up in front of the surf shop later? Lighter's goated. Really wanted S and B2. We love Pulchra. Pulchra really needs an alternate costume without the mask already. Seriously. And yeah, and Soldier Zero Anby. She looks like you could easily plop her onto Stellar Blade and you wouldn't even notice a difference, other than the fact that she has the whole double sword thing, similar to Maria from Bloodborne, where she like has a long sword and a short sword and connects them into a double-sided sword. Let's go find out what's going on. We need a maskless Pulchra. Yeah, especially so considering the fact that her model, from what I saw a video, someone modded the game to remove the mask, and it turned out that there is a fully functional, expressive face model for Pulchra under there. So they can do it. The question is, when are they gonna do it? I would also like to see a storyline relating to maybe seeing what Trigger's face looks like under the mask. Because from what I understand, they did not model Trigger's and actual eyes for Trigger. It's just a void under the mask. So that's something I would like to see addressed, me personally. Other than just fan art, although the fan art is nice too, I guess. Have you seen her cutback route? She controls it perfectly, staying right along the wave's face. Piece of cake. If it were me, I'd do it with just one slide. Excuse me. Hi. What's up? Want to learn how to slide tackle? Let me tell you, once you master this move, forget surfing. It's great for self-defense too. Tigers, lions, nothing will stand a chance. Back in my day, After that, Buchanan kept talking nonstop about kung fu techniques and his heroic stories from back in the day, never giving a chance to ask any questions. Okay, then. Huh, you're here for T2? What kind of cooperation are you talking about? Excuse me. You haven't heard about the Time Field and Montefiore families working together? It's blowing up online. Look, this entire thread is filled with posts about her. Right, I just had a look and all the recent reports are about her. Entertainment gossip, noble heirs of new Eridu clash and fierce conflict. Industry insider, Mr. Ma, captured footage of Time Field family heir losing control and breaking down by the seaside. According to insider info, the Time Field family has been working with the Montefiore family on developing new technology that is purported to help detect alien life forms. What was that? What's all this about? You might as well say the Time Field's no Eads or magic too. You bet, bro. This morning, some insider gossip said the Time Field family actually practices either witchcraft in their mansion cellar, or even has a magic circle. Where are you reading this from? Fake Science Monthly? Sea bears and fairy tales are real. These rumors are getting way out of hand. Where's Xiao Li? What's taking so long? I've already saved us spots up front. Don't even get me started. He got stopped by the gate at the entrance of the resort. Ooh, she purty. Not as pretty as Nicole, but purty. Fried chicken. They're selling fried chicken at the entrance? I just had fried chicken for lunch, by the way. Ugh. No, that's... Now, I think about it, she really fits in. Same with Soldier 11, we need a goggleless skin. Oh, definitely, I agree with that. It's like, you can see her eyes, but the mask is so fogged with the orange tint, you can barely see them. A maskless Soldier 11 is definitely needed. In fact, there is a...
What brings you here this...
Is it time
They
to clock out?
really need to step their game up when it comes to alternate costumes. Seriously.
Want a glass of good day? You want to...
I'm at your disposal.
Need something? My services are expensive.
They should have done alternate costumes like literally the same time a lot of these characters came out. I mean, some characters that already were in the game, like, okay, you can probably get to them when you can get to them, like Nicole, I suppose, but the fact that none of the other banner characters at the very least got something to go along with it upon release is kind of silly, especially since, well, some of them did get that treatment.
And disaster.
Where, let me see, who had them? Yeah, Yuzuha got hers immediately. Yishuan got hers immediately. Astro Yao and Ellen did. So it's kind of like, okay, that's 5 out of, what, 20 characters at this point? Probably start getting to that. Okay. Oh no, what do we do, Proxy? We've got a huge problem. We can't let Alice find out about this. Keep her focused on the surfing. Yeah, agreed. Minato, you stay near the surf shop. Make sure the crowd doesn't distract Alice. Yeah, no problem. Yuzuha, you keep an eye on Alice and don't let her look at her phone. There's a problem. Looks like the film crew and Alice are already in position. They're here already? I guess it's not that surprising. She does have a habit of showing up early. But there's another problem. Please, no more problems. We got enough problems as it is. That troublemaker Jacqueline showed up too, and she's already chatting with Alice. Uh-oh. She's definitely here to start trouble. We better go check it out. Yeah, let's get over there quick, but just in case Jacqueline tries to stir things up again, I already arranged for a special bodyguard to watch over her secretly. Who would that bodyguard be?
Sync the time codes, check your batteries, and confirm the schedule. We go live right on time.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Miss Alice, like we discussed, just take it easy and show us what you've got. Of course, the key highlight is still the final tube riding maneuver. No need to worry about the angles. We've got 4 cameras running 4K broadcast coverage.
Did you catch that? If you mess up, it's going to be broadcast across all of New Eridu. Every camera angle in crystal clear 4K.
Oh, sure, no pressure or anything. Poor Alice.
In other words, if she nails it, you just paid to broadcast Alice's flawless performance to the whole city.
Luciana, what are you doing here?
She's here to spank you, darling. That's what she's here to do. Verbally. Then again, who else would want to see it happen physically? I mean, minus the spiked bat, of course. That would cause too many bruises. More than it already can, anyway.
Me? I'm here to help Alice deal with some troublemakers.
Put the bat down! And what's with those scary-looking little pigs? Aren't you afraid that I'll go to the disciplinary officer again like last time?
Oh? Is that fear I hear?
Disciplinary officer?
So she is into BDSM.
Director? I've got a company meeting to attend, so I won't be supervising production today. You just start whenever you're ready.
Of course, Miss Jacqueline. Safe travels, Miss Jacqueline.
Okay, then, hold off on the Dungeon Master at the moment, I suppose.
Miss Alice, please get ready to take the stage. All departments are ready. Okay, everyone position. 3, 2, 1, we're live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fantasy Resort. I'm your host, Riptide.
Riptide. What are you, a transformer?
The Waves here in Throne Quarter playing nice today. Not so weak they'll put surfers to sleep, but not so wild they'll send them flying into the hollow.
I joke, but there was a Maximal in Beast Wars known as Riptide. He was the big one that turned into the Manta Ray, who kept going after the giant crab Predacon, Rampage. I didn't have Riptide, but I did have Rampage, and oh boy, he was a big one. I miss my Beast Wars figures so badly. So badly. Best toys ever. Then again, let's be honest, Transformers in general are the ultimate toys. Because they're like, they're giant robots with guns and swords and weapons, but they can also transform into battle vehicles and dinosaurs and combine with each other. It's like so much you could do with them. On top of the fact that the transforming gimmick always made them kind of like puzzles in themselves, which was great for me because of all the dexterity practice for my motor skill problems because of my autism. So it was like, yeah, I love my old Star Wars figures, but Transformers were just something else. Beast Wars, the old 2001 Robots in Disguise figures, Armada, Cybertron. It's like good times. Even Beast Machines, I will say I liked. I know not a lot of people like that show, but the figures were great, I will say.
But even if today's guest gets slammed into the hollow, she'll be just fine. After all, she comes from a family known for years of research into ether corruption. Let's give it up for the Orange Whirlwind herself, Alice Timefield!
Orange. She's more gold than orange, but okay. Hoyo really put a good work into their NPC designs in Triple Z. Transformers were my childhood's peak. Hell yeah. Yeah, I have not kept up with the franchise in recent years because a lot of what I've seen just doesn't interest me. But Beast Wars and Beast Machines, Robots in Disguise 2001, Armada, Energon. Energon wasn't great, but I still liked the character dynamics all the same. And of course, Cybertron following that. The two games, War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron, which need a real proper sequel. And I liked Transformers Prime. I don't love it like other people do, but I like it a fair amount. And I will say, I do admit, I liked the first Michael Bay Transformers movie. But the sequels, no. They only got worse after the first one. I need to watch the new animated one, which sadly sabotaged with the bad marketing. Ugh.
Wait, Orange Whirlwind? That name's much too unladylike. And why carrot-colored?
Yeah, she's more yellow than orange, other than the eye. So, Golden Whirlwind? That's even better.
All right, don't overthink it. Just get out there already.
Just shut up and get out there. Yeah, rip. Oh, and, yeah, I mean, seeing Dinobot, and then realizing there were other dinosaur-shaped Transformers out there even after that, the Beast Wars, Megatron, and Dinobot, followed by knowing the original Dinobots, And then seeing freaking Megatron in a twin-headed dragon form and robots in disguise, it was just and the 3 bullet train Autobots, which combine into an even bigger robot. Like, that was like seeing all of that come across my TV screen the first time, like, that was like a religious experience for me. Like, it just blew my mind. I mean, I already loved dinosaurs on account of Godzilla, Jurassic Park, me reading college-level dinosaur books as a kid instead of Dr. Seuss, because I hated Dr. Seuss books. I'd much rather read the giant, cool paleo art dinosaur book instead. And then seeing giant alien robots turning into them, and turning into tanks and jet fighter planes, like I felt like I just went into synagogue repeatedly on those days and just had my mind blown. Witness Alice surfing. How's it going, young lady? Let's just focus on doing our best out there. Sure, no problem. Oh, right, I got a fortune reading this morning. The reading said it best not to look at your phone before going on stage, as it's not good for your neck. Also, I really liked all the names and terminologies, especially, like, you know how Warhammer 40,000 uses a lot of Latin, or at least fake botched up uses of Latin. I like how the Transformers kind of do that too, where they interchange between mechanical or animal based names and terms, and then you have other ones where they went for clearly more Latin based names. Like Optimus Prime is literally a combined use of Latin words, actual Latin words. Optimus meaning the greatest, and Prime meaning like number 1. And of course a whole bunch of others like Ultra Magnus, Bruticus, or in Energon he got a double name, Bruticus Maximus. And then you have ones that are just kind of an intermix of both, like Fortress Maximus, which just roll off the tongue. I love the names. And of course good old Megatron. They were very creative with their names. Yup, they were. Anyway, I got a fortune reading this morning. Reading said it's best not to look at your phone before going on stage, as it's not good for your neck. Yeah, exactly. So why not hand your phone over to Proxy for safekeeping? Big stars always do this. Their phones and stuff are kept by their managers. So, Faith and Manager, are you ready to take our young lady to the spotlight? I love how she just blurts out that I'm Faith and out in the open. Yeah, we'll be right there for you. And they went back to the old music.
Let's go! We're past the halfway mark now, and Alice is clearly still in great form. Incredibly steady force control. It's hard to believe someone this young could have such experience.
Speed knows no limits.
What a beautiful performance! Alice shows remarkable mastery over balance and control. Alice's clear and focused approach naturally brings to mind the performances of her father, Mr. Lionel, back in the day.
I'll tame the waves. Give me 5.
Alice delivered a flawless run through the course. Now it's time for the grand finale, tube riding.
Dude.
Camera 1, give me a full body shot. Cameras 2 and 3, keep circling from the side. You've got this, Miss Alice! Over 10,000 viewers are watching you live right now!
Dude. No, enough pressure.
Up ahead, a nearly 3-meter barrel wave is starting to form. Its walls curling inward like nature itself is pulling back the curtain for her grand performance.
Sounds awesome. I just wish we could actually see it happen.
Good luck, Alice.
Whether this graceful dancer of the sea can complete her final act all depends on the timing of her entry into the takeoff zone.
Oh, I love her little pet name.
She's adjusting her center of balance. Knees bent, arms out, her whole body drawn like a bow, ready to fire.
Come on! You can do it!
Alice has successfully entered the barrel! The water closes above her, forming a perfect arch as sunlight filters through the emerald wave, casting shimmering patterns across her body.
Well, an art poster showing her do it, I guess, is better than nothing, right?
This is the art of spatial awareness at the highest level of surfing. She moves as if carried by the sea god's hand, dancing across the water like a graceful spirit amid the thunderous power of nature. The true test of skill begins now. The wave narrows. Alice shifts her weight and angles the board's tail. The nose slices cleanly past the wave's edge. Her body tucks in, nearly brushing the surface, less than 10 centimeters from the wave. She's done it! Alice bursts out of the collapsing barrel like a bullet. Sprays of crystal clear water scattering through the air. This textbook perfect tube ride goes beyond mere technical analysis. It's pure mastery!
Again, would have liked to actually seen it.
This is art. Pure art.
And what you have in your mouth is art.
Alice!
Not bad at all. That's our Spook Shack's leading lady.
Yeah. Nicely done.
Didn't think she actually had it in her.
We need a sequel to Iron Giant so badly, man.
What do you mean by that? I trained her myself.
Ah! Where did you pop out from?
Oh, man. Jacqueline escapes to her car with a whoosh while Lucy takes the chance to promote the Sons of Caledon's logistics business on TV. Lucy, ever the opportunistic little lynx that she is. Meanwhile, on the beach, Yuzuha and Minato still have yet to recover. Truly better than nothing, yeah. It's at least the art visual is something, I suppose. Wow, who would have thought the live stream's viewer count just broke NEBC's all-time record. Now, top trending searches are all praising Alice. Yay! Alice is a shark. Let's have a rational discussion about Thyron's surfing skills. Time Field is a genius. Heatwave Bunny fan club sign-up thread. Don't mention Rule 34. Too late. Is this resort the GOAT for surfing? Anyone up for trip to Fantasy Resort? Our whole resort's gone viral too. Yeah, all thanks to Alice. After so many ups and downs in just a few days, the outcome turned out pretty great. Helen said all the upcoming surfing classes are fully booked. Feels like a dream. I never expected Alice would be the one to really put the resort on the map. Wasn't it you who said we should rely on her to promote the place, and now you're acting surprised? Well, yeah, I did say that, but everything that happened after went way beyond what we imagined. I never expected Alice would have to deal with that much public pressure. Yeah, I never expected things to turn out like this. Amazing Lady Alice. Alice's surfing promotion took an unexpected turn and ended on a surprisingly positive note. Everyone was both excited and exhausted, so they decided to head back to the resort to regroup and recover, agreeing to meet up later at the drink stand. The forbidden site. I mean, I heard Sweetie got art literally not even a day after Season 1, Chapter 1 dropped, so that wouldn't surprise me. Oh, and speaking of Megatron, David K., personal favorite Megatron. I know, Frank Welker is the GOAT. I know. I respect his original G1 performance. I love him even better in Transformers Prime. But I just love him as Megatron in the Unicron animes. Even more than his original Beast Wars act, funny enough. That and Michael Dobson as Starscream will never be topped. He is the best voice for Starscream. You were planning this all along, didn't you?
I did, sir. And it all could have been avoided if you had just shown me some respect.
And of course, Gary Chalk as Optimus. He was my Optimus as a kid, long before I knew who Peter Cullen was. And even though I tend to be to have favoritism when it comes to David K. for Megatron, I can't say I have that sentiment when it comes to Cullen and Chalk for Optimus. They're both just very good at the character, but in their own way, if you know what I mean. To the point that I can't really choose one or the other. Whereas I have a definite preference when it comes to Megatron. Or at least voice actors for Megatron. Sweetie was good, yeah. Okay, then. You know, Lucy, I've always really admired your courage. I envy how you've always been so confident, bold enough to dream and act on it, leaving home on a whim without worrying about family reputation or fearing the challenges ahead. What's that? You've got some serious prejudice against me, Timefield? Huh? Isn't that right? Of course not. The first time I went to the Outer Ring, I was scared to death. You have no idea. They didn't even have tissues in the bathrooms there. No tissues in the bathrooms? How uncivilized. That does sound pretty scary. Right? As for why I'm so confident right now, maybe it's because I ran into that annoying Caesar back then. Again, like Starscream and Megatron, they both complete each other. That was also the first time in my life that I realized how comforting it is to have companions by your side. Aren't you the same, young lady? Yeah, I think that's probably right. Come on, Proxy's getting impatient waiting over there. Get up there already. Everyone's waiting for their big star. I'm not impatient. Okay, I am, admittedly, impatient. A smidge. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not that good. Huh? Lucy, you're not coming with us? Me? I'll pass. Gotta head to the Outer Ring later. Caesar's gotten into some trouble again. Let's go, Alice. Everyone's been waiting for you. Head to celebrate together. Wait, they're on the boat. How do you get on the boat? Oh, there's a ramp. Or excuse me, a brow, or whatever the term. Whatever the nautical term. Wait, you could get up here? I didn't know you could. Well, maybe I did and I just forgot. I don't know. I need to go back to New Smyrna Beach again soon. I miss the beach air and atmosphere. And the scent. And the sights. And then in Cocoa Beach, down 20 minutes away from there, is the dinosaur store, which I also need to go back to. See what's been added to the fossil collection since then. Alright, quiet down. Everyone, let's give it up for our surfing campaign's MVP, Alice. No, not at all. You guys are the real MVPs here. Don't be so humble. Thanks to your outstanding performance, and the new Eridu Surfing Association has already reached out to me about partnering with the resort to offer some surfing lessons. Coach, I want to learn surfing. Oh, Proxy, stop teasing me. Everyone kept celebrating late into the night until Yuzuha brought out a massive cake. Which cake exactly? You know, the one that Kama sits literally right above. Or do you mean regular cake? Both are, you know what? Both are preferred. Both are acceptable. I'll take them. Brought out a massive cake with each other of cream sculpted into warm patterns, so that's what she needed the cream for. Oh god, the not safe for work jokes are knocking at the door. Shut them down, Alex. Shut them off. Horn dog later. After eating her fill, Yuzuha passed out right on the counter. Probably didn't get much rest this afternoon. While preparing the cake, Therese helped escort her back to her room, and everyone else started cleaning up the mess of the drink stand. Oh god, cake. And the coconut right there. Mmm, tasty. I love Yuzuha's cake. Oh yes. If I'd known there'd be this much cleanup, I should have stopped Yuzuha from when she went wild earlier. By the way, where's Alice? Minato, have you seen Alice? When I asked Therese to take Yuzuha back early, she mentioned Alice said she wanted to take a moment alone by the beach. She hasn't come back. She hasn't come back yet? Don't worry, I'll go take a look. Back down the brow. Stairwell. Nope. Stair ramp thing. What are you doing out here all by yourself, darling?
Are you alright, Alice? You seem like you're still lost in that surfing high.
I'm alright, Wise. Just feeling a little dazed.
I love that little dignified pose she does. You didn't see anything out there, did you?
You didn't happen to read any of those not-so-polite comments online, did you?
You mean those outrageous stories about my family? Yes, I saw them first thing this morning.
They did mention she likes to get up and do shit way early, on time, so that doesn't surprise me. We were all a step ahead, but we were all 2 steps behind Alice. I thought you wouldn't notice.
Man, Yuzuha and I went through so much trouble to keep you from seeing those. Wait, so you saw them before you even went on stage?
Yes, you were both putting in so much effort. I figured it'd be impolite to say anything, so I just kept quiet.
So she nutted it up and went out there anyway, and kept her chin up. And you're not actually bothered by it anymore?
But how come it seemed like none of it affected you? And during the final performance, with thousands watching the live stream, you didn't seem nervous at all. In fact, you looked more confident.
Well, if we've seen any more of how she is throughout the main story, it's like when the tough get going, Alice does in fact toughen up. So it's like, yeah, she's a shy girl, but she's not totally debilitated. Like she puts up when things get serious. So she definitely does have an inner core of confidence that just, you know, that she is all too willing to let out when it matters. Just sometimes, you know, just gotta get a little bit more of it out, I guess.
I'm not sure. When I entered that final dangerous wave, it felt like I could hear my father's voice. It was during a summer many years ago. Our family was on vacation by the sea. It was also the first time I ever stepped onto a surfboard. My father was right there, guiding me, but I couldn't help but scream with how unsteady it felt. The noise I made drew the attention of the beachgoers. They quickly recognized us as time fields, and, as expected, started whispering and pointing, all because of who we were.
Hey, look, isn't that the time field kid? She's so young. Can she really pull this off?
Oh, look at that. They're right there on the right side screen there. That's cute.
Ugh, these big-name families always love to show off.
Oh, come on. They're just trying to have a fun time.
But my father acted like he didn't hear any of it. He just stayed focused on me, carefully guiding my movements and correcting my posture, bit by bit. The waves grew rougher, and the voices around us got louder. But slowly, my focus shifted away from the noise and onto my father's calm, reassuring words.
Positive father-daughter relationship. You love to see it.
Arms out, feet steady. There will always be strong winds and crashing waves ahead, but your family and friends will also be standing by your side.
Speaking of which, didn't you say you wanted to learn how to surf? So how about letting me be your coach? Oh, yes. What do I need to get ready? You don't need to prepare anything. What should I teach you first? Let's do what Lucy taught me, a courage training session. Just repeat everything I say. Isn't that kind of not elegant? I was just kidding. Since when did you start picking up my elegance? In any case, thank you, Proxy. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Aww. Heatwave Bunny has arrived. Complete Alice's Summer Night side story. Windrider and Windrider Wavebreaker. Alrighty.
If you have any questions or need anything, just let me know.
Okay, so that's one agent story done and another left, and then there's the rest of the story plus all the rest of the tourist stuff. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna roll, see what I get. Nothing. Typical. Typical. No, I don't want that. Go away. Rip. Yup. Rip indeed. Rip bozo. I could have gotten Miyabi when I rolled that S the first time, literally on day one, but instead I got gypped, and I'm still getting gypped. Sorry, Yuzuha, but it's looking like I'm not going to be able to get you this round. I'll have to wait for you to come back. Because it's looking like I'm just going to have to stick with Miyabi. And then grind until I can have enough to get Alice and Yanagi. I would prefer to get both Yanagi and Alice, because I really want those two. I got lucky when I managed to score Astra on her reroll, because unlike with Miyabi, I got lucky within 3 rolls. And I didn't have to worry about her ever again. I could just worry about getting Yixuan. And oh man, getting Yixuan, that took... The game kept drawing that one out for a long time. Well, it is what it is. At least there's the other... At least there's a... There is a... At least there's more Tales of Midsummer to do. Legends of Marvelous Fish stuff to collect. I'm almost done with the temple restoration shit. Then, of course, there's the dailies, which all help, of course. So, it is what it is. Oh, and also... the fading signal stuff is supposed to refill. I wish those refilled way faster than they do. Ugh. Sucks. I got C2 Zhu Yuan because my bro told me not to worry about it and pull anyways to build pity instead of saving. Build. Is that what you mean when they says to do the so-and-so number of searches right there? I never fully understood how it worked. Okay. So, I don't necessarily need to just save for 10 at a time. I can just do that. Well. Okay then. Well, I think I did this maybe a handful of times previously, and I didn't really see the point in it, but if that's how it works, then I guess why not try it, I guess. See if it works, see if it ends up being helpful. Well, anyway. Yeah, we explored that one little bit of map that was unlocked from being the story mode. We went and checked out what that side event is with the shark bamboo, and we did an agent story for Alice. So I think we made a good amount of progress. The only thing left to do, other than the rest of the main stuff, is Mermaid Dream, which is Yuzuha's stuff. So yeah, I know what I'm doing later. So, yeah, it's more than likely I will do this tomorrow. Maybe, hopefully, if I'm able to start up in the afternoon coming back from work, I can knock it out. And hopefully not save it until like late evening, because I'd rather not save it till evening. So... Oh, before I sign off, let's go check the temple, see if I need to recharge anything. Triple Z tells you your pity, while in other games you have to count your pulls through pull history. Count your pities. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. So, saving and rolling 10s does not necessarily guarantee that I'll get anything. Despite that, it's better to do those little rolls if I have the option. Okay. I will make use of that more for the future. Now that you've explained how it works. Because I thought, just from looking at it, that I was like, oh, it's like the so-and-so amount of cycles right there. It's like, if that's how, and if doing pitting actually does what I neglected to take into account for, as you explained, then it's like, okay. Okay, what do I want to sell? So sick of this. I just want it to be over with already. Are the adventure boos back? No, they're not. Well, they will in about 30 minutes, funny enough. Okay, so... yeah, there's no difference, really. Okay, okay. So, yeah. We did a couple of things, minor things, and majored in one big thing, which was the Alice Ages story. And while I'm not happy about my pulls, I am hoping that the game will, well, show me pity and give me who I want, and then I can start saving again. It sucks, but it is what it is. So I think this is a good place to stop. When I come back, hopefully within a good enough time tomorrow, I will start up the Mermaid's Dream Quest for Yuzuha, and then, of course, mind the rest of the Midsummer Fantasy stuff. So, thank you, Kyoto, for joining up and chatting, and anyone else who was viewing. Much appreciated. Definitely enjoying Triple Z's summer event. I really, really like the character interactions. There really has not been nearly as much combat as the rest of the game. But I'm okay with that, because clearly it's not the focus for this at all. It's everything else. So all that aside, glad y'all enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it. And when I come back, we will do the Yuzuha stuff. And then the rest will be sailing onwards from there. Thank you. It was a great stream, for real. Much appreciate the compliment. So, y'all do the YouTube things that YouTube does, so that way I get somewhere, I suppose. And I'll see y'all later next time. Have a good one.